Hi everyone, it's the Canny Crafter. It is time for a recycled Christmas card project. I thought we would go back to basics. So I was telling Gina my perfectly imperfect junk journals. Our bins haven't been regularly collected since Christmas. So we have a backlog of rubbish, junk really. So let's try and make a back to basics junk journal with things you would just have around the house or that you would normally throw away. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done something like this, so please be patient. I am going to not try and use any fancy dancy tools. It is literally going to be either stuff you've got around the house or stuff you can go out that's readily available and is highly affordable. And sorry if you can hear a lot of noise. It's very hot today and I've had to open the window. I think we might get thunder. It's that close kind of hot. So the first thing we need, I like to start with, is a cover, because then you know the dimensions of everything. So if I remove my drawer full of Christmas cards, and Christmas cards, I always just save them. I think that they are so beautiful. And some of them, like, see this with the foil on and this with the glitter, you cannot recycle, so let's reuse them instead. So first you're going to need a box. I have a dog biscuit box. It could be a cereal box, it could be a cracker box, as long as it's like a sort of substantial. I think it's called chipboard. Gina calls it chipboard. And you want it to be a face, well actually it can be any size you want it to be. If you want to go full huge family size box of shreddies, go for it. If you want to go for a little tea bag box, the box does not matter. Sorry, the box doesn't matter, the box size doesn't matter. You could even just get some scrap card and make it teeny tiny. It is up to you. So I am going to cut this box down. So we need a spine, and sorry, it was next to the cooker, so it's got a bit of grease on it. I'm going to keep the side where, well actually it doesn't really matter. I was going to say I'm going to keep the side where it's doubled over just to give it a bit more stability, but when I've looked, I don't know if you can see, hold on, there's only a little flap. I thought it went further over, so I'm guessing it doesn't really matter. In fact, this side's coming away, so I think I am going to go with this side. So we just need to cut down the opposite side we want to keep. It doesn't have to be fancy dancy. Oh, that's something else I've got to say. Pretty easy if you open the bottom up. These look like fancy dancy scissors. They are. The ergonomic scissors, just because I cut a lot. Just use your normal everyday scissors. I know I've got a pair, couldn't find them. So I've opened our box. It's full of biscuit crumbs. I'm just going to take a baby wipe. This is a makeup wipe actually. I bought these. They didn't remove my my waterproof mascara. It was so good it didn't come off. I'm just going to give it a bit of a rub over. Get rid of them little gritty bits. So I have something nice, clean, hygienic to work with. So now I want to cut off this edge here. I'm going to try and make it as straight as possible. I normally use a paper trimmer, you're new here. But like I say, we're going back to basics, old school. And don't throw these away just yet. You never know. I'm going to put them to one side. In fact, I have a little drawer here. I'm going to put these card scraps in. I'm going to straighten up this edge. Again, just following that fold line as best as I can. That bit I am going to throw away. And then we're going to take off, I'm saying we're going to take off these flaps. This is a good tip as well. If you want to burnish something, get your scissor handles and just push down and there you have it burnished. We could make these into pockets. I have a bit of glue here. Will that peel off? It will. We can cover this. That's not a problem. Or you could leave it. Each to their own. I think I might keep those as pockets. So what I'm going to do is, I don't know if you can see. Right. Just, I'm aware that when I move things up to the camera, the focus changes and it takes a while. And this pocket is going over that fold. So I want to take that in a smidge. Just a whisker. You can see now it is clear of that fold. I'm going to do the same on the other side just because it is sticking out a smidge. Didn't do that very well. Okay, so I'm going to take this top edge off all the way along, I think. Again, don't throw these away. I mean, we may not use them, but it's best to have the option there. Then I'm going to take this one off in the middle here. And then again, I'm just going to come in and take this edge in a smidge. So then we'd have pockets like so when we're glued here and here. I don't want to worry about that just yet. So there we have, it's gone from a box to a cover. Simple as that. So now I want to find, I think, Christmas card. I mean, this just as it is, I love. I'm going to save another one of these boxes. I want to do an alfalfa journal. So if you don't know, I have a little Jack Russell Terrier called Alfie, and this was inspired by Gina, Perfectly Imperfect Journals. She's made a couple of dog journals, and she made one for her sister's dog, and I was like, why haven't I done one for my little Poochie Pie? He loves gravy bones, he loves biscuits, and he loves pastry. This would be a great cover for that journal, so I'm going to keep one of these boxes. So, Christmas cards. There can be leftover Christmas cards, like these still have the blank. They haven't been used. I'm going to get covered in glitter. There can be used Christmas cards. My Christmas cards, I tend to cut the backs off when I get them, just for storage space. But if you've got the backs on them, that's just some extra card to play with. A substrate. We'll come to that later. So I think this might actually be, I sort of like divided them up into, oh, that is cute, but it's too small. Doesn't matter that it's too small because I've also pulled in some wrapping paper. This is literally the end of a roll. This was what was left from wrapping up Christmas presents. Oh, I kind of like that, you know, as the cover. Okay, that is an option. We'll open it up. So we'll also have to cover the spine, and that paper would just about cover the spine as well. So let's look for something for the back. Am I in frame with this box? I am not. I am sorry. I shifted my camera around because I was tidying and I kept getting hit in the head. But yeah, I mean, we could go for something that size, a bit bigger, cut it down, or like I say, we could just layer. Oh, look how gorgeous these are. now I'm thinking of something else. If you were to gift this journal to somebody and it would have that little extra bit on the top, and then we could do that on the side and the back. I know the two don't necessarily go together, but I think that's what I want to do. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to go with my instincts because I'm just going to have fun. So, I haven't pulled this one apart because I like these what I call fly sheets. And I like to use them. So that would be great for sticking on a page, making a pocket. I do like this little sentiment here. The Merry Christmas could be cut out. So I'm just going to cut this in half. Just so we have a bit less to work with. And that is a great tip, I think, in this. We're going to keep right, pencil. Do we all have pencils, pen, whatever? I'm going to put that there. I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to put a line there and a line here. Then I'm going to get a ruler. Right, we should measure because I can't cut straight. I mean, technically that side doesn't matter. It's going to be this side because I could just... So you can either stick it on, then cut around it, which I think that's going to be the best thing to do, or you could measure it. Okay, so for glue, let's see if we can pull off this bit here, just to give it a bit more of an even surface to stick to. I have pulled out this bottle of PVA. It was 69p. I don't know where it came from. It looks like a Pound Stretchers price tag. I've seen these in supermarkets. I've seen them in pound shops, your B&Ms, your Home Bargains. And I've pulled out this. I normally use for a like spreading the glue once I've got everything together, if you know what I mean. So I would do that and then I would push the glue over. This I'm just going to use as an actual glue spreader. So I do know that I don't need any glue past that point. Oh dear, it's leaking out. Ooh. And I know I don't need it as far left to right, but I am just going to cover the whole thing. This is just a loyalty card. And you may want your wet wipe back. Just to clean off the card and clean off your desk. You could put something down. And then I am just gonna stick this on. Actually, those little marks on the back are helping. And then just where you've got any excess glue, just go over with your wet wipe. It's just gonna help matters. I think I need this bit. No, I'm good, I think. I think it is gonna have to be set under something. You just press it down. Press, press, press. Normally I would use, should I show you what I normally use? No, because I don't want you to think you need that sort of stuff. I'm just gonna Oh. That's one edge. I've sort of left that hanging over there like that. This is going to be a great gift for somebody. It's just moved ever so slightly. I'm going to try and pull it down. And then this edge. Again, I'm just going to try and keep that bit. Okay, ta-da. Now for this, I'm going to pick the straightest edge. Oh no, you know what we should have done? We should have put this on first. Okay, I've lifted that up a bit. Just going to quickly, and be sure to get right to your corners because that's where you're going to have problems with lifting. Put a little bit on here. Corners and edges. Okay, just wipe this mess up. Get the straightest edge. Get that under there. Now this is what I mean by this is what I would normally use this for. This. Then making everything stuck down. Like so. See all that extra glue just came out? And then we want to put a bit more glue under here. I'm just going to take my finger because it's such a small space to get into. And if you have glue, sometimes it just, if you just give it a bit of a rub, it rolls off. There, I was too vigorous with me rubbing. We'll fix that. Now, I don't know if you can see. You can still see the writing through the box. I like that. But by the time you stick that on, you're not really going to see it at all, are you? So. Should probably really wait until this glue is dry. But I'm on a time constraint here. So see, we have a little bit of feather in here. We can always just put something over it. So we have front cover. And I'm going to stick this on. I'm just going to straighten up this edge. I say straighten up, but all know I can't cut straight, so it's probably going to be wonkier than when we started with. But and then stick that on there. Oh, I'm having a great sense of deja vu here. Watching the Matrix, anybody? Right, I think that wet wipe spent. It's full of glue. Now this is probably going to have to sit under something heavy. It is wanting to lift. So you've got a book or something. I've got a pot. A pot of things that we shall not be using. I think I need another wipe out. I think it might actually be the last wipe it is. Okay, I have a funny edge here that I don't particularly like. So, let's see what we can do about it. We know it needs to be about this high, so let's keep that out for reference. Ooh, that wouldn't be long enough, but we could just patch it. Ooh, what about this? Hold on, hold on. I've just pulled this ribbon off the card. How cute would that look on there? Okay, that didn't solve the problem of down that edge, but I'm looking at this. As you can see, I've already die cut something out of it. Oh, I don't know, we'll keep it. I'm going to draw a line with a pencil. Because that was not cut straight for a start. And then cut it about here. Sorry, I've got the shakies today and I don't know why. I'm drinking a kind of Tango. It might be too much sugar as opposed to not, you know. And this is again one of those little fly sheets. I might have to come in with some more glue. I'm just going to put it along here. And you know what I'm going to use for this, which I think I should have used for the back? Pritt stick. Again, I've seen this at the supermarket. And the snowflakes with the snowflakes. I've got a little peep of orange here, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to cut it. Ta-da! Okay. I think the problem is... Whoa! The problem is it's just soaking through. Put that on there. What is this? Bit of rubbish. Bit of rubbish. Tidy as we go. And I really like that on there. So I'm just gonna try and put a little dab of glue on. It's gonna take a while to dry. That's the problem. Okay, So next we need, I mean, we've got the inside to do, but we can't do that until that's dry. I want to show you some ideas for things for signatures. So signatures are a collection of pages within a journal. So with this journal having a, let's measure, 4.5 centimeters line. Excuse me, my phone. Sorry about that, my phone just was like stuck on a vibrate and it wouldn't stop. I must have caught it. Signatures, that's what I was talking about. Collections of pages. So with this one, I think we can get away with 2 signatures. So 2 blocks of pages, essentially. So where am I going to put you to dry? This is the thing. Go over there. So I know not every house has a printer, but if you just have some paper or an old notepad, I'll just pull this out. I know it's got butterflies and doggies on it, but I'm sure we can Christmassy that up a bit. So if I say I'm going to make 2 piles, I think I want 2 of these in each. And your paper doesn't have to be all the same size. Like scraggy, old, stuck together, dog-eared, torn paper. Ta-da. Right? Printer paper. You can get this from the supermarket. It's about £5 for, how many sheets? 400 sheets. So we'll do 3 of these. Envelopes. I have this little one and this bank envelope. Junk mail, left over from a Christmas card. We have some old remnants of wrapping paper. I'm just going to cut that along here. One for there, one for there. Packing paper. When you buy off Amazon, sometimes you are lucky enough to get this packing paper. It comes, sometimes it's in a great big roll. Right, I'm just going to square this edge off. I mean, you don't even have to, you could just rip it. When I say square it off, we all know I'm not squaring it off. And if I just put a piece here, and a piece here, and even though I'm like, my signatures are going to be quite similar, they don't have to be. It's just to have so much of each thing. You might have a colouring book. I was gifted this for Christmas. I'm not a fan of colouring in. I'll take that one. I'm just looking at things that when they are folded in half, you won't get like half a Santa or something. Half a snowman. I mean, we might not even fold them in half, in all honesty. I don't know yet. And you might have an old book lying around. This one just so happens to be Christmas. I think I'm just going to take... so pretty. So this is Christmas Stories. There's the ISBN number. I think I got it from like Home Bargains for like £2 or something. I did quite like the Night Before Christmas. Let's take this one. And this one. Then also you have, well, you might have some of these Christmas cards that are brand new. Where was that doggy one? That was cute. That you might have left over. Ta-da! 2 signatures or 2 sets of pages. How we're doing over here. Looking quite nice. Now it will be a bit warpy. That's fine. I just got a hair on there. That's so cute. Ah, that hasn't dried yet. It will, I hope. I love this. And that's just a great way to utilise that element. So we'll forget the inside for now. I want to measure and make a note. I've just got some scrap paper here. So this is approximately 13.5 centimeters. So I know my pages can be no wider. So this is what I do. I do an arrow that way. The maximum it can be is 13 centimeters. I'm going to measure the back cover because it's shorter than the front. I know that is approximately 19.5, so I don't want my pages any longer than 19 centimeters, and that's just because I want everything contained within this cover. You could have things sticking out every which way. You could have like a waterfall effect where your pages gradually get longer. That's entirely up to you, but I want it contained within the cover. So let's start with one signature. I think I might just try and tear this page down. You could leave the raggedy edge. But tearing seems so much easier than cutting. And I'm going to fold this in half. Like I say, it doesn't have to be in half. I'm going to measure. So it is within my parameters here and here. This card is too wide. So we'll mark it here. And we'll mark it here, and I'm going to cut on this side, not this side, because I want to keep the seam there, the four line. And again, I'm going to keep these. I'm going to put them in my little drawer. Fold you in half. Hang on. We'll tear that down a smidge. See who needs scissors. Now, I know it's going to be alright this way. This way, however, but if we say 19 is about here. So you could cut it, or fold it. Yeah, I'm going to fold it this way. And that way, now again, we're going to burnish, which just means really creasing them folds. You've got pockets. Amazing, eh? I know this is going to be too long. So about here. And then you could even fold this in here. Just try and straighten that edge down a bit. You could have a tri-fold page, so see it's in the book like this. This side is just one page, and you have your pocket page. Wow, it's chucking it down now. And then this would flip out like so, so you would have extra journaling space. This I'm going to fold this way. It's a little long. Is it raining because I've got to go out? Actually, if I fold it over this way for now, I'm just going to use these lines. Got it. Okay now. Yep. I think, yep. I think it'll be just right. Now the envelope is going to go in like so. So the flap is the back page essentially. You could attach something to that, you could leave it as is. We shall wait and see. And then I think I might have too many pages. So we may I know this is going to be too long. Actually going to keep that and that. So I think I'm going to pull two of those back. One of these. Now I can just sort of use that as a guide for that, and I think I'll just have one of these. I think I actually want to keep the dog and get rid of the butterflies. Obviously we're not going to get rid, we're going to keep, but and we have a little tall okay, so now we're going to assemble our signature. The dog is barking to go out in this 2 seconds. Dyack, the heavens have opened. Now we can assemble them in the order we want. So I think I want that on the outside. And then I think we'll do a piece of plain. And then we'll do a piece of the ramp paper. If you notice some of my stuff is going the wrong way, doesn't matter. And then I think we'll do book page, envelope, writing, packing paper, writing. I think I want this in the middle. And that is one signature. That is essentially what a signature is. And it'll just be somehow, I haven't figured this out yet, somehow attached in there like so. So when you open it up, you'll have your pages. So let's move on to the second one. So I got rid of like 3 pages, didn't I? I mean, yeah, signatures don't have to be the same size either. I get it that way, so let's just double check. Yep, and yep. I think, I know that's fine. Just a ribbon. I'm going to keep that because that's fun. And a folding, and then take my ruler because I know this is too long. About here. And again, because this is a thicker paper, we're just going to really crease those folds down. Again, I think I want that in the middle. Those pockets as well. And again, we could do the same with this. We could do a little tri-foldy moment. To even it up. I think I'm just doing it out of habit. So I think I'll put that one there. And then this is sort of already folding over on this edge, so I think we'll just go with that. So we'll put it down here. Fold it over. I'm just gonna follow this line. Just 1 to get rid of the cut, 2 to straighten it up, 3 we're gonna keep that. And again, this can just be like folded over, like so. To turn these into little pockets, little tucks. Let's check that's not too long. No, it was just sticking out further than all the rest. I was worried. Okay, this envelope, I think I'm not gonna fold in half if I can get, oh no, I can't get away with it. It is gonna have to be folded in half. And I'm just gonna like take off these tatty bits. I'm not going to necessarily straighten it up, just take off the tatty bits. it up here. This is ripped, but I think we can do something with that. Put the doggy there, line paper there, and then if I do this knot in half, might get some good bit of paper to play with. I'm going to fold it. Again, another pocket. So these two should fit snugly in there. Perfect. That was literally with stuff just lying around the house. Okay, the inside. I'm just trying to tidy up. There's a bit of paper there I didn't want. Oh, it's looking so cute. I think I'm going to leave this brown as it is. I like it, but I do want to make these more festive. So I have some more wrapping paper. Yep, pretty stick for this. Wait, no, hang on. Put this off about here so we can do the other side. Oh no, hang on, it goes that way. So we can cut this down here. Cut it along here. Oops. Get it down this edge. And then fold that up and cut it along this edge. Yep, that is so cute. Let's just take that off so it's easier to work with. So he's just been out and now he wants to go out again. I think he wants to go play in the rain, which is weird because if you try to walk him in the rain, he wouldn't thank you for it. Hit my light. Straighten that edge up a bit. Don't think I actually did anything there. Okay. Bit of a jagged edge here. So, make these into pockets. We need to glue them, but what I'm going to get out is couple of paper clips just to hold it in place. Like I say, you could put it under something heavy, but how am I going to try? Right, we just need a thin line of glue. It's not the thinnest line of glue I've ever made, but I'm just going to put the paper clip over there. Oh look, red and green, very festive and all that. Actually, if we do it that way, with the long edge on top, hopefully we'll get a little bit extra. Oh, that was a thinner, more control line, wasn't it? Let's see if we can do that again. No, it just splashed out. Let's get on the page. Right. So, there we have one journal cover, 2 signatures, and I will go away and have a ponder as to how we can attach these signatures to this with things from around the house. Have you heard him having his temper tantrum? So I will leave it there for today. I will go and sort him out, and I will see you next time.